hello again. It's another day, another week, and my second video. Today is a beautiful weather, behind me is the sun. It's end of November in UK, and as you can imagine it's a very rare occasion to have a sun, but today we are lucky, and I thought why not to give it a try and make another video. And I was thinking what would be video about. I had a lot of topics to talk about, but the most how to say, kind of surprising, because like I think people don't think about it this way, about tidying, right? So basically I wanted to explore what tidying is to me. And you know, there are different ways people feel about tidying. For example, it could be a chore for you, right? Especially I'm raised in Russia and all the chores are made by women, and in my family mom always used to tidy up. So it could be a real burden for you, especially if you're coming back from work and you have children and you have husband to, I don't know, cook for, and family to, bring in, make it all tidy. So you're not gonna enjoy, there are days you're not gonna enjoy tidying. Some people, especially nowadays, is more common, you hire a cleaner to save your time. For them, time is more valuable. They'd rather spend this time doing something more productive with the family, or make more money, or just spend time on yourself. Me, surprisingly, I find tidying is a relaxing exercise for me. It wasn't always this way, definitely, because when I was young I never tidied, I never helped my mom, even though she will be like asking me and repeating many times, Katya, wash dishes, can you mop the floors or do other things. I would never be like, yeah, I will, and then I'll never do it. I never did, and my mom would just do it by herself. But very funny, but when I was, if I had a bad mark at school, then I would definitely come back home, clean all the dishes, mop the floors. So my mom knew if the house looks a little bit different or clean, there must be something in my school going on. I think it's quite common within any childhood. You want to please your parents, right? Although controversially, and it's another topic, why you're afraid as a child to bring a bad mark, right? And right now I'm trying to find my way, which style I want to present, my thoughts, my vision. So right now I'm going to the road where I show details of my day-to-day life, or things I see in a real, like a time scale, and I try to explore beforehand. Like I have a topic, for example, and I try to think what I think about it. I try to just share my thoughts with you, but I also would be very happy to hear your opinion as well, because I think it's very adult to be able to speak up your opinion. First of all, to be able to have a different opinion compared to majority, for example, or others, or your friends, or being able to change it. Because I think every year, at some point of life, we are changing. Very good when people speak about their experience, their opinions, not only just like a blank opinion, but maybe giving a little bit of background to understand why you think in this way, why are you doing this way. If people were more open, then maybe we would judge less. So I hope you like it, and we'll come back again for more, and I hope I'll be creating more as well. Thank you. Ask yourself, do you like cleaning? For me, it all started in childhood, when parents teach us to clean after ourselves and then delegate some responsibilities at home. Then we move out, and I believe the family traditions and the household you were raised in took over you in some ways.
When I moved out from my parents, because my mom always kept the house clean by herself, I wanted to keep living in the nice clean places, whether it's a shared room with friends or flat by myself. So I found myself talking with my roommates and making some simple schedule of what we do weekly. Once I started a family and then had a house, I noticed that life was different at tidying up now. It became sort of the way you could relax. Of course, sometimes we rush around and hit the edges, but most of the times, if we plan a quiet hour, then it could be a different experience. When my baby is asleep or before collecting him from nursery, it is the time when I choose to keep my house clean. Nothing interrupts me. Firstly, I need to put some instrumental music on or funny podcast if I need to switch off my brain. Then I start cleaning slowly. I enjoy it. When we do things at normal pace, there is less chance we hit something or break. It is the time we could control our responses and emotions, which is actually another way to look at tidying as a meditation, especially if nothing disturbs you and you set the specific time for that. It could be the way you clean your thoughts or make a transition from work to home and calm down. I also easily skip a week of cleaning or move chores to be done on the weekends, or simply ask my husband to help me if I don't have energy and can be bothered. On another way, every time I FaceTime my mom, she spends half a weekend to clean a 2-bedroom flat, which I would never do, as it does sound like a burden. And definitely we do things differently. For example, she irons bed sheets and towels, which I don't do. She mops the floors and I just brush them. She cleans windows and iron curtains every quarter. Do I do that? Maybe windows occasionally in the spring or something? All in all, I'd rather spend 20 minutes on the weekdays evening picking up bits and bobs rather than spending half a weekend cleaning when all my family is around. And to be honest, having a toddler, it sounds like an impossible mission anyway. Oh, a little note, when I moved to UK, my grandma made those towels for me, and they're so precious. I just love them. It's not really the style I go for, but because it was made with my grandma's hands, I love them. So coming back to the feelings that we experience while doing something, I think the trick here is intentionally to do something with enjoyment and bring your focus to present. We can turn any task into boredom or see a positive side in it. The choice is yours. The reward is to see your house looking clean, and you did that. You made the place you live and your family in nice and fresh.